It's the battle of the sexes at the poker tables, and sometimes the female players can be hotter than the cards on the table. Monday after the game on KCAL 9 News.
Now sports affair. Lakers by 3, 45-42. They've been outboarded by 4. 14 assists though for the Lakers. That's been a constant for them over the first 2 games. Kenyon Martin. Boy, that was a circus play, wasn't it? All by himself.
At least tried to use his offhand, but he was in a real crowd.
Nobody accounted for Radmanovich. Vlade got him. The Lakers by a half dozen, matching their largest lead of the game. So Radmanovich with 5 points on his second bucket. Yeah, timeout for Denver.
George Karl's calling a 22nd timeout. I don't know if he's upset at the officials or what, but he was up off the bench as soon as Kenyon Martin missed that last shot. Then Vlade comes down wide open. Lamar says, "You haven't had a shot in a while. Knock one down." Vlade did just that.
Lakers by a half dozen. That matches their largest lead so far. We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. Well, coming up at the break, our Jack in the Box halftime report with Jim Hill and James Worthy. Joel Myers, Stu Lance, John Harlan back at the Pepsi Center in Denver. And Stu, the biggest difference when you look at the Lakers and what they've done this year, when you go from 57 or 42 wins to 57 like the Lakers did, what they did on the road is a big reason why. The 27-14 road record and some stunning victories. Don't forget, after Pau Gasol went down for Phil Jackson in the squad in that first game in New Orleans, everybody thought it was going to be a disaster. They won at Dallas, dominated at Dallas, almost blew the lead, but dominated early, then snapped a 19-game home court winning streak for the Utah Jazz. So there have been some huge wins by this group as they've grown and really bonded. And this would rank with one of the biggest if they can get it done today.
Important for them to finish this half. There's 2:50 left to go in the first half, and they've got to really get consistent on the defensive end again. Allen Iverson's back, Melo's back. They've got their starting lineup back. Both teams do. So let's see who finishes with the momentum.
On the switch, Radmanovich trying to recover, give it back to Fish, which he does. And 3 in the key. It should be, and it will be. Ball watching. Marcus Camby thought a shot was going up. You can't blame him, but he couldn't get out in time.
And that one might have been on Glazer because he got a dribble toward the basket, and then he pulled up and passed, and Marcus Camby had pretty good position. And they're in their zone, so see if the Lakers will attack it.
Kobe getting into the middle of it. Setting up Derek Fisher for a great look. And off the front of the rim, Camby clears it away. So the Lakers now 3 of 9 from beyond the arc. It's 4 of 8 for the Denver Nuggets on their triples. Anthony has had better luck from the outside than inside so far. Not much overall, though. Allen Iverson. Quick release over Kobe. Good box out. So,
it's important for Kobe to get out of this half without that third foul.
Yeah, he had 2 with 69 seconds left in the first quarter as you bring that up. He can get to the locker room with only 2. What a bonus for the Lakers. Left hand and a foul on Camby with a little bump. So a couple of more free throws for Pau Gasol. They're trying to get it inside, aren't they?
And that's what you have to do. I mean, your inside-out attack is what really breaks down the defense. Pau recognizes, waits for the defense to clear itself, and tries to go baseline, and they call Marcus Camby. Pau hasn't been able to knock down 2 in a row here. Let's see if he can do it now.
It's a start. The Lakers just 8 of 14 at the stripe, have their largest lead of the contest at 49-42. This crowd has been waiting to explode since the opening ceremonies and the player introductions, but the Lakers have really taken them out.
I was going to say, give the Lakers credit for keeping the crowd really out of the game primarily for the first half.
And they've held them to only 42 points. Let's see if that can continue now for the last minute 45.
The Lakers have their biggest lead of the night or the afternoon.
Anthony didn't get the layup after he beat Radmanovich on the baseline. Fish probing, but Iverson was there with help.
There was no spacing that time by the Lakers. Lamar and Kobe were too close to Fish.
Kobe, triple, and a rope at that. Not a great margin for error. There's not a lot of arc on it. You know what Iverson wants to do? Almost came down with it again. Kenyon Martin. And foul before the putback. It'll be underneath. Called on. Lamar Odom.
Yeah, I said Lamar hit Kenyon on the elbow on the shot. A little bit of a late whistle, but if it's the right call, whether it's late or not, it's better to make it. Lamar looks at the official and tells him, I didn't get him that time. 2 fouls now on Lamar. Fouls are something that he's very well aware of, as he sat out quite a bit of game 2.
So their leading scorer, along with J.R. Smith at 8 points apiece, Kenyon Martin. Now 5 of 7 during the playoff series from the free throw line. That's only their 3rd attempt. They're 2 of 3, while the Lakers are 9 of 15.
Well, what a nice substitution here. I know people are going to say, what? Getting Kobe out of the game? He only has 2 fouls. That's the point. He only has 2 fouls. Having 4 to play with in the second half, big difference than 3.
Kenyon Martin, with 68 seconds to play. Can't bring him back. And Glazer coming over the back of Lamar Odom. Couple of free throws coming up for LO. As I said, he doesn't mind contact when he attacks the basket, and he'll also try to get it away from behind. He thought it was clean. And Glazer, as they've been out of fouls, I mentioned, since 5.5 left, Glazer picks up his 2nd.
It's very difficult to make that play cleanly if the guy in front of you is taller than you. It's hard to do when you're taller than the guy in front of you. So Glazer gets called for coming over the back of Lamar Odom. And Lamar missed his last 2 free throws. So let's see if he can do like Gasol did and knock down 2.
Let's also see his team is going to be short. You can see it out of his hands. And the Lakers killing themselves right now at the line. 9 of 16, 56%. But let's see how they handle the adversity. As there's still 1:07 left in the half. But if they go to the locker rooms down by 7, 8 points, how they hold up. Because they have a tendency, and I'm talking about the Denver Nuggets, of coming unraveled.
Well, the longer the Lakers can continue with the lead, obviously, the more chance that will occur.
1 of 2. That's been kind of the MO for the Lakers at the stripe, but they've got their biggest lead. They're up by 9. Now can the stops continue? Holding the 2nd highest scoring team in the NBA, averaging 111 per contest, and just 42 so far. Fish beat him to the spot, but Iverson's going to get a couple of free throws out of it.
And this will be Allen Iverson's first trip to the charity stripe. But really, they've only been there for 4 free throws. Glazer got 2 really early in the game. And then Kenyon Martin just missed up here.
So Anthony 2 for 10. Iverson 3 for 10. And he's got his first. And I like what Derek Fisher did. He thought he got there in time, so immediately went over to the veteran of the staff, or this crew, Danny Crawford, for a discussion.
You know, when they took Kobe out with his 2nd foul, I was thinking, why not Lamar? And
right away.
Right away. The next trip down, Luke Walton's up off the bench. Now Lamar's on the sideline. So he'll have 4 fouls to use in the second half.
Allen Iverson, who struggled to the line, gets 2 to go down this time. Final minute. The Lakers still up by 7. So it's Walton, Vujacic, Fish, Radmanovic, and Gasol. You like that zone?
Yeah, they're in that zone, so you got to have a little patience, but get the ball on the inside. And right now, windshield wiper.
Radmanovic challenged. Gasol trying to time it, but tapped away. Smart play by Glazer. Now can you deny the pain for Iverson? And it would have counted had it gone, so Iverson back to the free throw line. Vlade Radmanovic gets his 2nd. No Lakers with 3 so far, but 4 of their 5 starters have 2 apiece. And that's Radmanovic, Odom, Kobe, and Fish. Both teams have had real problems trying to get any kind of rhythms to offensively. Any really continuity.
Let's see, with only 35 seconds left in the half, if you're the Lakers, you don't want to try to get a quick shot. You want to make sure you get, use up as much of the clock as possible, but still get a good shot. Then that limits how much time the Nuggets will have on the offensive end. 2nd
all-time leading scorer in NBA playoff history, sandwiched between Michael Jordan and Jerry West, the young man at the free throw line. Allen Iverson in his 12th year from Georgetown, the 32-year-old from Hampton, Virginia. And the guy that was taken 1st overall. 1996 draft by the 76ers. So they'll stay in the zone. Now 10 on the shot clock. Luke Walton. Nobody accounted for Luke. Great look by Gasol. Boy, he didn't panic. Patience by Pau Gasol.
That's all it takes against that zone. Just a little patience. And once you get it into your big guy, he's going to survey the floor as Pau Gasol just did.
It's 7. Now, what will it be for the Lakers? The lead at the break. Iverson blocked away by Gasol. Anthony's got to go up. Will they get it off in time? No. Lakers go to the locker room on top by 7.
Wow, nice play by Powell from behind. Allen Iverson never did have a chance to do anything with it as Powell gets the block without possibly leaving his feet.
So it's a 53-46 advantage for the Lakers. Great look. Luke Walton, Pau Gasol, little Mo going into the locker room. Time for us now to join Jim Hill, James Worthy, the Jack of the Box halftime report.